I would urge Mr. Pema Khandu and his cabinet, instead of dwelling on religious issue, they should dwell more on giving employment opportunities to our people who are without any job. Modi ji is a very close friend of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is a very strong Christian. Before filing his nomination, entire Christian community prayed for him. He is absolutely lying to himself, because he arrested me for marrying a Christian woman. Vajpayee ji was arrested. Modi ji himself was arrested. We were all jail partners.
Sir, can you enlighten us regarding the APFRA 1978? What was the rationale behind its implementation in 1978?
Well, Freedom of Religions Act in 1978, it was not perceived as is being believed by P.K. Thungun, because P.K. Thungun does not have any legal constitutional authority. He was just a chief minister of a union territory. Union territory rules and procedures of conduct of business clearly indicates that the chief minister in his council of ministers does not have this authority. Having said that, I think, I believe, and I am confident that it was on the persuasion of then Lieutenant Governor K. Raja, on the advice, on the directive of Ministry of External Affairs and Ministry of Home. But they wanted a law that would stop Christian missionaries coming to Arunachal Pradesh. Because they must have found out that in all tribal areas, particularly Meghalaya has had almost 87% are 87% are Christian. Nagaland has about 87% Christians. Mizoram has similar, around about 90%. Now, Arunachal was just less than 2%. So, at that time, the thinking in the North Bloc and South Bloc must have been, look, the other hill states are now becoming Christian. So stop Arunachal from being a Christian state. So therefore, they wanted to create, and also they had P.K. Thungun says, no, I don't know, I don't believe what Wanglat says about CIA agent, which again, he is absolutely lying to himself, because he arrested me for marrying a Christian woman in 1975, because they believe that because I have come from a chief family or Ang family, that I will have a great influence in having a Christian wife and spreading Christianity, which was not so. And they arrested me under MISA, Maintenance of Internal Security Act, which of course has been removed. Vajpayee ji was arrested. Modi ji himself was arrested. We were all jail partners. So, of course, this law has been removed from the book of the Indian Constitution. Now, seeing all these things, there was some sort of, because at that time, India was not in very good relationship with the Americans. And everything that was Christian was seen as American hand. So, India was more towards USSR. Okay. Now Modi ji is a very close friend of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is a very strong Christian. Before filing his nomination, entire Christian community prayed for him. Before the voting also. So now perhaps the perception has changed, but at that time they thought that America is going to make North is Christian zone. So for that, I think Ministry of External Affairs may have had their own worries Muslims. I don't blame them as such, but they went against the constitution, and they are sort of, instead of making it protection of indigenous faith, actually it was indigenous faith bill. But the Ministry of Law Affairs told them, no, you can't have a Ministry of Faith bill. So we must have a law where other countries will not mind. You have a law like, freedom of religion, which indicates, oh, there's a freedom, everybody is free to practice whatever. So that was a sort of satire.
Do you think it is aligned with constitutional principles today?
No, I don't think it's not possible, and Modi ji will be extra careful not to implement a law which would violate human rights and especially persecute the Christians. And Trump is very powerful. Anyway, he's not only powerful, man. We have Chinese and the Russians. Now we are multipolar. We have three powerful nations. That is the Russia, China, and America. But Modi ji has a good relation with Putin, and also has a good relation with, and Putin again is a very strong Orthodox Christian. Orthodox Christian.
So if it is implemented in case, so it must have some kind of positive and negative impact to the society. So what will be the negative and positive impact can be affect to the society?
As I look at it, I don't think, because I have heard a few statements by the Home Minister, and also I have my sources. The government may not implement in toto, but they may have a sort of consortium in which ministers, senior people, both indigenous and Christian forum people, they will try to sort of, phase out. But in the event that the government intend to enact this new law again, old law with a new wine, with a new bottle, and by enforcing that stringent law against conversion against the Christianity, that would be disturbing the peace and sanctity of our state.
So you being as a senior citizen and a well-known politician or senior politician, what would be the suggestion that you would like to place before the present government for betterment of Arunachal Pradesh?
Yeah, that's wonderful. I would urge Mr. Pema Khandu and his cabinet, instead of dwelling on religious issue, they should dwell more on giving employment opportunities to our people who are without any job. Our people are jobless. They should give more job opportunities and development, instead of bringing a religious bill that can destabilize the peaceful coexistence. So that's my message, that don't do it.